One thing I do know how to motherfucking do is turn $1,500 into $4.30.
Look at this, you just spent 1,000 billion on this card. And it's all Disney, 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 Disney. And then Wendy.
How much did you spend on your Disney vacation?
Including plane fare and about 5,000. I got theme park tickets for each day.
What's up, Financial Hawks? It's your man Eric, and in today's video we're going to be going over people going broke and the crazy costs of people going broke going on Disney vacations. I did not realize, I guess, how big some of these people, not all these people who go to Disney, but some of these people who like have to go to Disney like every single year or every single month, and yeah, they're broke, but they still manage to save money for this.
I love Disney and Disney World as much as the next person. Some of you don't like that, I like it, but I do. But this survey came out, you guys, 45% of families are going into debt to go to Disney. Now listen, here's the thing. It is not a rite of passage into humanity to go to Disney World. But as parents, that's what we kind of tend to believe. It's like Disney World is like this thing you have to do. Now, is it great and is it fun? Absolutely. But save up and pay cash. Do not go financially backwards to go to Disney World, okay? It is not worth the stress. It is not worth the lack of sleep that you're going to have to be thinking about this bill that you're paying for months and months and months. Instead, be proactive. Save if you want to go. That's great. Just having a plan and say, hey, we're going to save up X amount per month in order to do this trip. But those vacations, regardless, you guys, the best ones are the ones that don't follow you home in the form of a bill. So save up and pay cash and enjoy Mickey that way.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. 45% of people are going into debt to go to Disney World with their family. Now, that's like, well, almost half right there, dang near. Yeah, we're going to say half of people. So what I would say to this is that, yeah, I think her advice on people saving up, I think that's good. If you really want to go, yeah, have a plan like, hey, by next year, maybe 2 years from now, we'll go ahead and make this trip. I think another thing, too, that people may be, going with like their babies and different things of that nature, like super young, where they don't even remember. I think that's also like, if you're already in debt, you should use the extra time to save up more for when your kids get older and they can actually remember at least something there. But yeah, I mean, it could definitely be expensive because you got to calculate, the airplane tickets, or I guess if you're driving the road trip and not having work for X amount of days, you got to calculate the food, hotel, it start adding up, and then the tickets there, and then trying to get food. If you're bringing food, you're not bringing food, it's a lot of different stuff. So yeah, I mean, that can definitely start adding up. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people go into debt, they may just be looking at the ticket prices, but not looking at all the other factors that come in. But yeah, that's crazy. 50% of people go into debt to go to Disney World. That's crazy right there.
How are y'all affording these Disney vacations and these cruises?
I have to whisper because my husband, but no Disney vacations for us. We have 5 kids, so 7 people. And I went to Google Flights and I typed in depart from Boston because that's like 3 hours away and 7 people. And I chose the dates we wanted. And then I hit explore. And what that does is it gives you a price to travel for your whole group. 7 people, round trip. Personal item only. That is key. Personal item. Anyway, $793. Thank you, Spirit Airlines. We went to Florida, Fort Myers, and then I went on Airbnb. $1,400 for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, fucking beautiful home with its own pool. Yeah. And then we have a membership to our local science center. So we went to the science center because there's 7 of us. We had to pay for one kid. It was $15, and they got to touch a stingray. And then we spent $100 and we went snorkeling, or not snorkeling, kayaking at a manatee park. And then we spent $90 and we went to bikes and we rode to the beach. We did some other cool stuff too. We got ice cream once. Yeah. But because we had a full kitchen, we went to the grocery store, and it's the same thing. We went out for lunch once and dinner once, but legit $3,200. Oh, we rented a car. Yeah, $3,200 for 7 people.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is smart. Yeah, a lot of people, especially with 7 kids, 5 kids, etc. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. A lot of people are not going to be able to afford these Disney trips. Again, a lot of these people putting this stuff on credit cards, but I think that's smart. That's another alternative that can be fun. And again, everybody in the family can enjoy it. You're able to spend more time, together. And I guess, just interacting as a family. So yeah, even though online, you're seeing everybody do XYZ. You don't have to do all that stuff all the time, XYZ. You can find deals. You can make food. You don't always have to go out, and you can still have fun with your family. So yeah, if you're watching this right now, you got a family. I would look into what you're doing right there. Look at that website so you can get those flights. 793 for 7 people. That's a steal. That's really a steal. I'm gonna have to look into that too for like just 2 people and just kind of see what I can get from that. But yeah, I think that's good saving. And then I think that definitely safe because yeah, a lot of people too who are going to these Disney trips, especially right now and with families, yeah, they really using credit cards. So the people who are like kind of go every single month. That's wow.
Spend on your Disney vacation.
Including plane fare and about 5,000. I got theme park tickets for each day we here. Photo memory maker, got the genie plus and the magic bands.
What should you spend on your Disney vacation? About 500.
And just under $1,000 on extracurricular stuff minus hotel.
How much did you spend on your Disney vacation? Probably 3,500.
Package. So we got Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios.
How much did you spend on your Disney vacation?
Our tickets were around $500 for me and one child. And that's 2 park days. And then we spent about $400 on a flight.
How much did you spend on your Disney vacation?
Including plane fare.
Okay, yeah. So $500. I was looking at that one girl who had $500 for herself and her kids. She also said like $400 for the flight, and then also you got to account for. What I'm assuming a lot of these people are not accounting for. Maybe that's, or maybe I guess the question maybe wasn't that, but also like your hotel, how much that costs. That's money, especially depending on how many days you're there. And then also too, I guess if you're having a car or whatnot, gas there or rental for that gas or Uber. That costs money. And then on top of that, food, because Disney food can be expensive. However, you can go around, the McDonald's and stuff outside of the park and still buy stuff, but that still costs money depending on how many days you're there. So yeah, she spent $5,000 on this first girl right here for the whole trip, I guess. Again, I'm pretty sure that's not accounting for hotel and other fees, but hopefully at least some of these people are actually enjoying it, especially if you spend that much money. But yeah, I mean, this can be expensive. It can definitely be expensive. And if you're doing this right now on this type of economy in 2025, it can be really wild. I haven't went the last time I went was earlier this year. I want to say it was this year, earlier like in January. And I mean, yeah, he was up there on the price. Thankfully, my girl, she took care of me for that. But yeah, if I'm trying to go again, but yeah, I can definitely see that being a good amount, especially again, just that increase in inflation we've been seeing from like early this year to now. So I can just imagine how it'll be like in 2026. And again, have like a whole family of kids, because she's been 5,000, I think, by herself and her husband. I mean, add on like 2-3 kids, that can definitely start adding up real quick.
Here's how to go broke at Tokyo Disneyland. I don't suggest you try this, but here we go. First thing I saw was these hats. Had to find them. I found them. Then you see these cute little fuzzy headbands at the merch carts, and you have to stay away, but it's very hard. Like, did I need this? No. Do I want it? Yes. Also, they have the best ears in the world. Like, look at this little flying Baymax on your head. I 100% own 4 pairs of glasses from Tokyo Disney Resort now, including these Pooh ones, and I also own these ears. The damn puffy head things got me. They got me good. Also, the first time I've ever been tempted to buy toenail clippers. Okay, on day 2, I found that they have these little clip-on plushes. Who doesn't need Pascal clip-on? Then I saw you could buy Pooh when I was born again. I was somehow tempted by things I would never even buy, like these, and then I found the wall. So all of these plushes have safety pins on them, and then you safety pin them to your clothes. I once saw someone with the country bears all around her skirt and not an ounce of fabric, just plush. I do regret not buying. I don't know what these were for, but I believe that they're ear holders in my own idea. You could clip them onto your bag and then clip your ears. I actually now own this soap holder and basically everything but that pillow because it didn't fit my luggage. A prom dress of all scrunchy. Guys, I own 4 different versions of this puffy hat, as well as my cute little healthcare companion with band-aids in the back. If you're not tempted, you must be Satan.
Okay, so yeah, that's another hidden cost. We're going to Disney World or going to any of these places. The actual stuff you can buy at these places. I know for myself, if I go again to Disney, I'm definitely going to go ahead and go and get a lightsaber. It is what it is. But yeah, I didn't even realize all the different small stuff when I was going over prices, at your hotel, gas, food, etc., etc. I forgot about all of the different gifts you can buy, because you might want to buy something for yourself, you may want to buy something for your lady or your man, and then you may want to buy something for your kids, your other family. It's that stuff can start adding up real quick. So yeah, not only do you got to worry about all the XYZ stuff, you may see something that you really like while you're there, and you're like, well, I'm only gonna be here once, in several different years. I may as well get something now. Next thing you know, you have like 5 freaking Winnie the Pooh little things you put on you put on your clothes. So yeah, different watch out for that. And then you got kids too. They gonna at least want something, maybe like 1 or 2 different things. He says he owns 4 of those too. I mean, that can definitely start adding up real quick.
Sorry. Are you on vacation here? Yes. I got a YouTube and call. And I'm just asking like Disney adults how much they pay for their Disney vacation.
Oh no. Am I gonna be like on camera or you're just like taking data?
It's up to you.
No, I don't want my face on there. About $35,000.
35,000. Wow. Oh, thanks. Well, there. This camera tracks people, so there will. It starts tracking.
I don't want my face.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't put it on there. I promise. 35,000. Where are you staying? If you don't mind me asking.
We're staying at the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Well, how many days is that?
We got here Friday. So,
Thank you. Again, I'm Jay from LA. Nice to meet you.
Wow, $35,000 for a week, man. Now, obviously, you don't have to spend 35,000. I mean, it can be expensive, but not $35,000 expensive, even for a week. I'm assuming they're probably saying like again at probably some of the nicest spots over there, maybe going there every single day, maybe buying multiple things every single day. I feel like like they're definitely going all out for this for sure. That's probably why she don't want her face on there because you already know how crazy the economy is right now. So she got her face out here. Her family members may actually end up knowing how much she's actually making, and then they may want some money. And that's what I see. So I understand. It's crazy right now. You got November 1st, with the food stamp situation, and apparently people going to be stealing from the stores and from other people getting groceries. Now, you can spend $35,000 on this trip. You might have people, knocking on your door real quick. So I totally understand why you don't want to be on camera, but man, that's a lot. 35,000. Let me know what you spend 35,000 on a Disney trip if you're struggling, and then let me know if you're just like balling. Then would you do it? If you're balling, that's different. But if you're not balling right now, would you want to even spend anything close to $35,000?
For me and Disneyland for my wife are 2 separate things. My wife grew up rich. I grew up poor. Let me explain the difference to y'all. I've only ever been to Disneyland in California. My wife wants to take me to Disney World in Florida. It's March. They want to go for Christmas. Who has this type of financial faith? I can't tell if these expenses are normal for people or if her family is just rich, but let me run down the expenses for y'all. Her mom says, be ready for about 10 grand for the hotel. We're still looking for something a little cheaper. A little cheaper? Who the fuck we staying with? It's because my mom likes to stay at a Disneyland resort. We can stay at a Motel 6 and live our best life. Her mom then says, I really didn't like the BMW. I really want the Range Rover this time. It's only $1,092, so we could definitely get that for like a week. Ooh, mija, the tickets for a family of 4 is only $1,584. Why are you using words like only when that should be the price of rent? We haven't even looked at plane tickets yet because she wants to buy them a little closer out. So far, just for tickets, hotel, and the rental car, we are at almost $13,000. I've been to Disneyland. Now, I don't know the difference between Disneyland and Disney World, but I can tell you there's not enough shit worth 13,000 fucking Disneyland for me and Disney.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, now I guess I can see how the other girl prior to this video spent $35,000, I guess, so far on her trip. Because what you was talking about, that started adding up. You got the resort. I didn't even think about the rental car being $1,000 plus a day. So I guess you can go ahead and stun around for a little bit, even though you're going to be at the resort and you're going to be there. So you're not going to really be driving too many places, right? Since you're staying actually at Disney. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, if anything, when you're staying at Disney, you don't need the fancy car to also, stun around in because you're going to be there already. So you're paying this high fee already. I would get maybe you're at that Motel 6. At least you have that nice car to go back and forth. But you were already there. So this is spending money. But I guess they got it like that. Well, I guess the parents do. They obviously, the son-in-law or whatnot does not. So I'm glad he's saying this right now because the rest of this relationship can go really south if that's something that you don't want to be spending your money on, and that's something that they're spending their money on. Now, I don't know if they're helping out at all on helping them with their expenses. With this or how they're splitting it. But yeah, if you want to go grind mode right now, you may not actually want to be in that relationship. That's just how I'm viewing it right now. I'm like, if you're in your grind mode, you don't have that money just to be spending. For the fact that you're making this video, it's saying how high this stuff is. For the fact that you not only thought about how high this was, but you got to go ahead and start making videos talking about this stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck on the rest of that relationship. But yeah, you guys may be on two different financial milestones, financial areas at this moment. But yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Do when your husband loses his job, you do Disney on a budget. It is probably one of the worst seasons not to have a job, but we do live next to Disney World and we still want to enjoy it on a budget. Come spend the evening with us at the Grand Floridian without spending any money. As far as parking, we are annual pass holders, so we can park at the TTC for free and monorail over. Even when my husband did have a job, one of our favorite things to do during the holidays are come to the different Disney resorts and look at all the decorations. The Grand Floridian is one of our favorites. They decorate so well. Another activity that is free at the resorts is roasting marshmallows. Right now, this is from 5:30 to 6:30 at the resort. They do have s'mores kits you can purchase, but that is way too messy for our kids, so we just do the marshmallow. The star of the night is the Christmas tree and the gingerbread house. It smells so good once you go into the lobby. They also just opened this lounge that used to be the tea room, so anybody can come in here and eat, and we did bring our own. Practically nobody was in here, so we did get our own private Grand Floridian picnic, which was so fun. Our next free activity is window shopping, although I'm not sure I recommend this because the merchandise this year for the gingerbread house is so cute. We then headed outside to play long games until the movie Under the Stars began, which was happening at 7:30. Kids were so excited because the movie was Tangled, and that is one of their all-time favorite Disney movies. Now, this wasn't Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party night, and you can see the fireworks from here. There was no way our kids were making it up until 10 p.m., so we headed out right around 8. But we had the best free night at Walt Disney World.
Okay, so this one was kind of like the opposite of these. They were actually like broke before they went to Disney World, and they still had blast. So you know what? This actually may be something that you want to do. This is like when you're at your brokest, that actually may be a good way to actually go to Disney World because you're not, I guess, affected if you know if you don't have any type of credit card or anything. Don't bring any of those. But yeah, you're able to really go and really not spend money on all the food and all the little gadgets and different clothes and all the other stuff. And you can just examine and look at all the cool stuff. Go like, during a season like this, the Christmas time, so you can see all the decorations. You can still enjoy your time. Also, too, though, a big thing with this one is that they live close by. That's a big thing, too, because, again, most people don't live by Disney World at all. So you're going to have to either do a road trip, which is going to cost money, and or take a airplane over there, which is going to cost money. But yeah, if you're close by and you're broke, this actually may be something that you want to end up actually doing. So yeah, instead of you trying to save up money to go, maybe you should go broke. Maybe you should be broke already and then go, because then you're less likely to go ahead and spend any more money. So don't bring your credit card while you're doing this. Maybe your debit may be at the max. But yeah, go in like that. And then, yeah, you can have a fun time. You're not spending any money. And you can say you had a Disney World adventure.
Guys, I have another question for the day. My question for the day is, how are you affording Disney World? How? How are we doing that? Like, I was looking at prices. What? I'm like, okay, we're not staying on the property if we go. That definitely is not happening. It's like I see families going like twice a year. How? Legit, how? Do I need to sell feet pics? Do I need to do Uber Eats? Do I need to donate plasma? Like, how? Help me. Like, legit, help me. If you have any tips, tricks, discounts, I don't think Disney World knows what a discount is. I'm like flabbergasted. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, again, everybody's in different financial places, but for her who's watching this video, I guess for other people too, when you're seeing all these people doing this, again, you got to look at what about 50% of these people are going in debt. They're using credit cards and using all this stuff to actually be able to afford this. So then they can go ahead and flex online. We already just seen the video. They're already going over the stats on this. And it was about 48% of the people, or yeah, about 45, 48 or something around there. So about 50% of the people are going into debt to go there. So yeah, don't feel bad that you're not able to go there once or twice every single year. You can just save up. And maybe that next year or the year after that. Because again, right now the economy is crazy. So you may not even want to go ahead and spend that money. Instead, you may want to keep it in some type of saving fund or something right now, kind of see how the next few years are going to go. Because again, we get all these different layoffs. Amazon just laid off like a 600,000, 500,000 people, something like big, or maybe 100,000. It was like a lot of people. It was a lot of other companies as well that had less than Amazon layoffs, so they weren't getting the publicity. But it was a lot of other companies also dropping out thousands upon thousands of people. You already got Walmart not hiring for 3 to 5 years so they can focus on AI. There's so many different things going on right now. So it may not be the best thing right now to go ahead and spend all your money at Disney World right now. But yeah, kind of just going on a quick story. I used to talk to this girl, and this was like years ago, and she was like a big Disney girl. I guess I feel like the term they call themselves, but like she would go like seemed like every week it felt like, but I think she was saying like every month. But the way she said in her pictures and whatnot on her profile, she was like she was doing this like every week it seemed like. But yeah, I wonder if she's still going right now. I mean, during this crazy economy and during these crazy times, because again, that was like years ago, so prices were lower and the economy was a whole lot better. But I wonder how it is now, because again, her parents were paying for this, so I wondered, would they still be doing this now? I'm definitely intrigued. If somebody end up knowing that girl by chance, maybe she ends up watching this video, yeah, let me know. I'm definitely intrigued to see the difference on cost and if you're still going right now. Because again, it's easy to like I could see people going all the time if they had the money, then they had like too many kids or anything. Years ago, maybe. But like right now, oof, it's a crazy time. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.